What's up, everybody? Y'all gonna have to bear with me if the phone falls because of the way that I have it placed in the car. But I want to first say thank you to all the subscribers on YouTube. Please keep spreading the word. I want to get to 100 fast. I think I'm like 36 away. So if you haven't already, if you're watching on Facebook, go to YouTube, go to Fuquan Golf, and go subscribe. Tell your friends, especially if they play golf. I wanted to come on and give everybody an update of what happened yesterday in the golf tournament. It was my fourth tournament. Like I told y'all, in my first tournament, I played like elephant shit. I shot a 109. I played horrible, like horrible. And me knowing what I'm working with, I know that I'm better than that or whatever. So I came back my second tournament and I shot a 88. Not bad. Left some shots on the golf course, but that's a part of the game. It is what it is. So with this tournament, I can say it was nice. The love of my life was out there with me, and she had a son out there also. So I knew that I kind of had to be on my best behavior, so I couldn't really cuss like I wanted to, let out maybe a holler or a scream or whatever. So I really couldn't do that. So it helped me keep my emotions in check. I still did it a little bit, but not it's definitely not as bad, and I kind of kept it under my breath. But I did have my moments. But here's the thing. I shot an 85. I am not mad at the 85 at all because so far it's my best round that I've shot in the tournament. So that's a plus. I had one three putt. And I'm mad. What pissed me off about that one three putt was it happened on a par three that I knocked on the green. It was my only three putt of the day. Once again, part of the game. It is what it is. But I putted well again. I had 31 putts for the round, I think, something like that. So I, did my thing putting. And the biggest thing about it, where I should be utilizing my advantage of my length, I didn't do it again. And there were four par fives. I bogeyed every single one of them, except for one. And that other one, I got a double bogey. So in essence, that's 5 shots right there. Literally, that's 5 shots right there. So those 5 shots, I should have shot 80. Excuse me, I should have shot 79 because of that three putt. But okay, cool. So, like I explained to y'all in these tournaments, you're put into your flight based on your handicap. That's number one. And number two is you also, I don't think they talk about this, but they also show you the full leaderboard of everybody that played and where you placed. So in my flight, called the Hogan flight, I was 5th out of 14. Not mad at all. And I play a little better. The person who won the flight shot 2 over, meaning they shouldn't be in that flight, but it is what it is. The next person was 6 over, I think, and I was actually playing with that guy, and I kept his score. So I should have probably finished like third or fourth. So once again, it's all good. And throughout the entire tournament, like 42 or 43 people, I came in 14th, if I'm not mistaken. So for me, I see the improvement. I see what's coming. It's still a lot of work that I have to do. I really have to put in a lot of work in order for me to make the changes that I have to make. But the one thing that I have working in my favor is the fact that I'm putting well. So the fact that I'm putting well is great. That means that once I start hitting the ball a little bit better and I'm a little bit more consistent, I'm probably going to end up shooting a low score. So since I've been playing golf, my best round score-wise was a 75. But the golf course where I shot it at, I always put an asterisk next to it. I'm like, it happened that weak way, and it is what it is. But over the summer, I shot an 80, and I shot an 80 at Alpine Country Club. If you look up Alpine, you'll see that it's a tough course. and I shot at 80 with 2 4-putts and a 3-putt. So that means that I probably should have shot 75 there, and it showed me what I'm capable of. So as of right now, like I said, I'm working and I'm working and I'm working to get better. Like this is like a constant thing. And I actually got 2 things in the mail today that I want to take to the range to go practice. 2 training aids. One called the Striker 3000, and another one called the lag stick. So the lag stick is like a little thing you stick in the bottom of your club, and it's gonna help me kind of rotate a little bit better. But for whatever reason, second time I bought this thing, and it doesn't come down smooth. Like it drags, like it lags to come out when it should drop straight down. So I'm gonna see what's up with that. But that Striker 3000, in order for me to get to where I need to get to, that's going to be the training aid that's going to kind of help me take it to the next level. But let's just say I could not stop hitting that plastic. I don't know whether it's the visual or whatever, but I just could not stop doing it. I kept doing it over and over and over again. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be the measuring stick of me taking everything to the next level. And being that I know that it's a work in progress, it is what it is. So the other thing about what's going on is that I have on a golf course, I get mad. Always been like that. At one point, I was able to brush everything off, but as I started playing again, I started getting upset again. Now, I'm not like I used to be. When I first started playing golf, I used to throw clubs, and it's a whole bunch of shit. I don't do that no more, which is cool. But I saw 2 things within the past 2 days. One was a video, and it said that Tiger Woods says that when you when you hit a bad shot, you are allowed to be upset for 10 steps. So once you take 10 steps after you hit that shot, you got to let it go and focus on the next shot. I was like, okay, I could do that. And then the next one was Greg Norman. Greg Norman said when he plays a round of golf, even his best rounds, so those real low numbers that he went out there and shot, he might have hit 4 perfect golf shots. 4. So he was like, if I'm out here shooting 60 something, 65, 64, whatever, and I hit 4 perfect shots, he was like, I don't understand how amateur golfers get so upset when they hit a bad shot. In other words, we're supposed to hit bad shots way more than them, and they don't hit great shots all the time. So now I'm going to switch my mentality while I'm out there. Like, I'm going to make sure that I focus in the little time frame of each shot, and then after I hit that shot, it doesn't matter. Right? I got to walk it off or whatever. So I'm looking forward to this because I've done this before to a certain extent, but not to this level. And I know that I have to, because playing tournament golf, you got to cut out the tension and everything like that. So like I'm saying, at this point right now, I'm on the verge of kind of getting to where I want to be on a golf course, which is great. And I'm just glad that I got people watching me to see what's up. And it's coming. So the first kind of breakthrough for me is going to be when I can get my index down to single digit. There's a difference between the index and the handicap, whatever. I mean, it's confusing to me, but whatever. So right now, it's an 11 point. I think it went up to an 11.8. So my objective is to get it to a 9. So that means I got to pretty much drop 2 more shots. So I got to go out there and keep shooting 80 something. Got to keep shooting low 80s. So if I'm shooting 85 or better, I'm good. Huge shout out once again to April Prayer, first sponsor, and my boy Wilbert and his wife Bridget being the second sponsor. If y'all need a vet and you are in the Atlanta area, if you kind of live near Clayton County, look up AlliedAnimal.com. It's in Riverdale. Go check them out. And for anybody out there, if you are a parent, what I want you to do is go to justusjunkie.store and go buy the Trials and Triumph game. It's a board game that a friend of mine created that teaches kids how to interact with cops. Everybody needs to have that game in their household. Literally, everybody. Because the game can save your life, your children's life, and there's just certain things you probably not even going to realize that you don't need to do and or say. So it's a great learning tool, and I think it'd be beneficial for everybody. So just keep that in mind. Oh man, I know I forgot something. Don't forget to make sure that you go ahead and you do that. And at this point right now, everybody just stay positive. And like I said, I'm thankful and I love all of y'all for the support. I can't thank you enough. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Do not forget to subscribe. I'm still working hard to get it so I can get a round recorded. The next tournament that I'm going to be playing is going to be November 14th. And with me playing in that particular tournament is going to be different. So it's not individual. It's a team thing. So I can't really record like I want to, or even do it like that, mainly because I'm playing with somebody else. I don't know how comfortable they're going to be with somebody out there recording, and I don't necessarily want to do that. Me, I don't care. I'm easy, but I want to do that to somebody else. So hopefully the next tournament that I play, and I'm playing, it's an individual type of tournament, which should be November 22nd. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's recorded so y'all can see a full round. I appreciate the support. I love each and every one of y'all. Deuces.